Oh guys, the desktop is pretty much built, and I have yet to boot it up to see if it's fully ready to take an operating system and install it. So this is just the messy wiring that you see here. The power supply is not modular, so it was very hard for me to route the wires behind the motherboard tray and then back through to make it a lot more neater. So these wires were a lot shorter than I expected them to be, so I was only able to route them on top of the motherboard, as you can see here, especially the 8-pin supplementary power for the CPU. Some of the SATA ARM power cables and the Molex cables were able to route behind the motherboard tray. But overall, I'm pretty much satisfied with the way it looks. The airflow seems pretty well. There's not really that much cables in the way. I mean, I would like for the cables to be behind the motherboard tray, so I might end up in the future getting some extension cables to route these cables behind the motherboard tray so they can come out the slot back here and then around this way, and especially for the 24-pin as well. So I have the DVD drive installed right there, and the hard drive already installed right here, and the power supply I just got today as well, along with the keyboard, a basic keyboard and mouse. So let's boot this thing up and see if it works. I have it connected to my HD TV through HDMI. I still have my PC monitor on, but I just wanted to, it's a lot more closer to the workstation that I was using. So let's boot it up. You got a post boot. Looks like it's working. Awesome. Alright, we have reboot and select proper boot device. Basically, it can't find a boot device with an operating system, which is perfectly fine. Can I boot to the BIOS? Alright, let me try restarting this and booting into the BIOS. I'm just gonna hold the delete key and see if that works. There we go, and we're in the BIOS. Perfect. Alright, things seems to be working perfectly fine here. Let's see. Does it see the CPU? Pretty much it should see the CPU, because it wouldn't be able to boot to the BIOS regardless, but I just wanted to see if it shows the correct model number and stuff. How the hell do you get there now? Oh, I think it's CPU configuration. There we go, my CPU. Perfect. I'm going to probably overclock this just a bit to probably get the turbo boost multiplier up a bit. This is not a K-series, so I really can't, you know, overclock this thing to the fullest like I would have liked, but it's still, this CPU is still going to be faster than what I would need in terms of gaming. Maybe in video encoding, when I render videos and put it on YouTube for you guys, that a Core i7 would outperform this because of the extra threads. But for gaming, all I need is a quad core, at least around 2.9, 2.8 gigahertz. And this is a quad core 3.1 gigahertz CPU capable of going up to 3.5 stop, unless I overclock it. I've heard that this CPU can go up to 3.9 gigahertz on one single core if the application is using only one core, and if it's across 4 cores, up to 3.7 gigahertz on each core, which is very, very good. I'm going to install Windows on this, just like my laptop has over here, and pretty much that's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask them. I have iCarly because my niece was playing this on my laptop just a while ago while I was building my computer. But this has pretty much been a success as of right now. There's no problems yet. Hopefully there isn't going to be any problems, but I built a computer and it's pretty satisfactory to know that what I see on the screen is something that I had a part of. So yeah guys, thanks for watching this final video pretty much. I'll post another video when I have my graphics card, and I'll show you guys how to install that. But this is just for now been the complete like build for the computer so it can actually be up and running and booting. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Later.